Thank you so much for joining. I brought one more interesting and excellent Azure topic, which is Service Bus. So in this video, we are going to see what is Service Bus and what is a topic in Service Bus and what is the subscription. And then we will see how to create a Service Bus topic and subscription by using the browser and by using the command line. And before that, we will see the definitions for service bus topic, and subscription. And then we will see how to insert messages to your topic. And I'll also explain the whole by using a clear diagram. So this is one of the important topic in Azure. If you are trying to work in a microservice pattern or a message broker pattern, so service bus plays a major role. And in most of the enterprise applications and Azure applications, service bus is a common component you use. So please watch the video till the end and let me know. I hope you like the video. So what is service bus? Service bus is a messaging infrastructure for distributed systems, acting as a central communication channel for different applications to exchange data reliably and asynchronously, preventing direct tight connections. It decouples services, allowing them to send messages like orders or data updates to a queue or topic, from which other services can pick them later, managing complexities like protocol conversions, message routing, and ensuring delivery even if some parts of temporarily down. So think of it as a postal service for software components, ensuring messages reach their destinations reliably even if the recipients is not immediately available. So by looking at the definition, you might think service bus is a huge topic or it's a huge ocean. Yeah, but in simple terms, if you are aware of MSMQs in a traditional Windows system. So the service bus acts a part of MSMQ. So where you send the messages and you forget, and the services, they will pick the messages and they will do the uh, required thing. So why we need service bus? So why we need a service bus? You need a service bus to decouple applications, enabling them communicate reliably without being directly connected, handling message buffering, load balancing, and ensuring delivery even if apps are offline, which is crucial for building resilient, scalable microservice and distributed systems that need to manage high traffic and complex workflows. It acts as a central message broker, storing messages in queues or topics until the recipient is ready, preventing data loss and simplifying communication. So confused? Yeah, let me draw a simple diagram and how it looks like without using service bus and how it looks like with using service bus. So let me simplify by using a diagram. So in traditional way of development, so there will be a client application, and that client application will submit data to API. So the API will do the database operations. So in this traditional way of doing things, suppose if your client application need to insert a, 1,000 records or 10,000 records. So the request will be submitted to API, and this API will do the database operations. Either it can be a stored procedure or some sort of connection. So until the 10,000 records submitted, the client need to wait, because we don't know, while inserting 10,000 records, some of the records might be failure. So this entire transaction need to be waited. So the client application need to wait on the API, and the API need to wait on the database operations. And so this is a so here when you use a service bus, so the client application will submit a message, will submit a request to API with the suppose 10,000 records, and the API, it will prepare the service bus message and it will submit it to the service bus message. That's it. So then the Azure function will take the message and it will do all the database operations and it will update the data. So your API, it can go to the database and check for whether the data has been updated or not. And if there are any messages, failure messages, that will be updated in the database. So in this pattern, your client application no need to wait, or your API no need to wait, and the service bus, it will make sure the data, either it can go to the failure messages or it can go to the success tables. So in this way, the microservice pattern, your applications, they will just fire and forget. So they will just send the data and they'll forget. And later they will go to the database and they'll check whether it got successful or failure. So then what service bus can contain? So service bus can have topics and queues. So like a topic has a different mechanism to work and the queue has a different mechanism to work. And we are going to see how the topics works. And each topic can have a subscription. So let's see what is a topic. A service bus topic, it supports publish subscribe messaging entity that enables one-to-many communication, acting as an intermediary where publishers send messages and multiple subscriptions receive copies, allowing different parts of application to process the same event independently, scaling communication and decoupling services instead of direct communication. Messages go to a topic and each registered subscription gets its own copy, often with optional filters to select specific messages. So in simple terms, what is topic? Like if you take any subscription, suppose any magazine subscription, so once you take the subscription, what will happen? Every month, like whatever the tenure, if it is a monthly or weekly, so suppose you took the subscription for a Reader's Digest for 1 year subscription, and your subscription starts from January 1st. So every month you will receive a magazine. So whether you no need to request anything, and once the magazine received, you need to read it the moment? No. You can pick that magazine and you can read it whenever you get time. So this service bus topic, but they will, the Reader's Digest people, they will send the magazine every month, the first week. They won't delay. So the same thing happens here. The client applications, they will send the messages, and once the message is received, that means it's reliable. And the Azure function or the service, whatever processing, it can process at its own time, but you will process the message. So the service bus topic will act in the same way. Service bus topic can contain subscriptions. So you can see here a sender sending a message to a service bus topic. So this service bus topic can have multiple subscriptions: subscription 1, subscription 2, subscription 3, subscription 4, subscription 5. So when the sender is sending messages, he'll send it to the topic. He will send only one message to the topic, and these 5 subscribers, they will receive 5 copies. So the subscription 1 copy, subscription 2 copy, subscription 3 copy, 4 copy, 5th copy. But the sender will send only one message. So once the subscription one process his message, that will be moved out of from his queue. If the subscription 2 doesn't read it, then it will be there. So this is a publisher subscription. So here the sender is a publisher. These are the subscribers. he will send the message, and the subscribers will receive each and every one a copy. So let's see the definition for subscription. A service bus topic subscription is a key part of your publish subscription pattern in Azure Bus, allowing one-to-many communication where a single message sent to a topic delivered to multiple independent subscriptions, each acting like a virtual queue for different consumers to process that message, often with optional filters to select specific messages. Publishers send um, um, to, to the topic, and the subscribers listen to their specific subscriptions, enabling scalable decoupling apps to handle the same data simultaneously. I think we got enough theory. So let's see what we can do on the. Let's create a service bus, then the topic, then the subscription. So how can you do that? Create a new resource. So you can search for service bus here, service bus. So here, these are all the different options you have. This is the service bus. You can see this symbol. This symbol always denotes service bus. You can click on create service bus. You can select the subscription. You can select the resource group name, and you have to give the name. Name should be unique. I'll give some test. So it's already taken. DT SVC1. Then the pricing tier, I'm going to select the standard or the basic. You can go for basic. Enable geo replication, local authentication. I'm going with all the default parameters. So public access. You can create the tags and then click on create. So your validation succeeded. Just click on create. The same you can do it by using the command line. Let's see how to create a service bus and its topic and its subscription. So let's see how to create a service bus by using command line. First, you have to create the service bus namespace. So this is the command az service bus namespace create, and you have to give the resource group name and name of the service bus namespace you want to create. So this will be test ETSVC2. So let's run and see. Yes, it gets created, and you can see the service bus namespace here. So this is the service bus the service bus I created by using the command line. So next, we are going to see how to create a topic by using command line. So now let's create a topic by using the command line. So this is the command az service bus topic create. So I'm going to create a topic now. The namespace of the already created service bus, and what is the resource group name, and what is the name of the topic. So my test topic 1. So that's how I'm going to create. Let's see. Yes, your topic has been created successfully. So let's refresh here. You can see the topic here under topics. See, this is the topic I created. So what this topic contains? So again, this topic can have subscription. So I did not create any subscription. You can see the current size, it's 0, the max size, and the service bus explorer. So here you can see the message, and the subscriptions are empty. So you can just receive if you are in the receive mode. That means you are ready to take the messages. And the peak mode means your service bus is ready to take the messages. Here you can click on send messages, and you can send a message test1 and click on send and refresh. but you are not seeing any messages. Even if you are in the receive mode or if you are in the peak mode, you're not seeing any messages. But here you can refresh. Why you are not seeing any messages? Because now the sender is sending messages. Even the message we saw it's submitted. But why we are not seeing any messages? Because we don't have any subscriptions. So the Reader's Digest, they are ready to send messages, but if they don't have any subscribers, to whom they send the messages. So that's why you're not seeing any messages. So we have to create the subscription, and then when you send the message, you will see the message here. So how to create the subscription? Again, I'm going to use the same command line to create the subscription. Let's do that. Let's create the subscription here itself in the browser. Just click on subscription. So I'm going to say sub 1. So the max delivery count, these everything I'm keeping the default ones. So now for my topic, I'm creating the subscription 1. So now you can see the subscriptions. Refresh, go to the Explorer, and under subscription, you can see it. But do you receive the messages? No. If you are sending any messages now you can see the message. So now I'm sending messages. So just 2, and I'll send a couple of messages. Now you can see subscriptions. Send one more message. Just 3. So if you refresh under subscription 1, now you can peek start. See, you can see this. Then refresh it. See, once you peek the messages, they're gone from the queue. And refresh, but once you peek the messages, they will be on. Pick the next message. Create one more subscription. Subscription 2. See, once you pick the messages, they're gone from the. And select the subscription. So for subscription 2, the messages were 0 because I sent the messages before the subscription to get created. Now press to 4. So let's see. So when I'm sending messages, I'm not sending to any subscription. Just I'm sending a message. So press to 5. Press to 5. So now refresh. Under subscription 2, you have 2 messages, which is test 4 and 5. Under subscription 1, you have 4 messages. So you can see test 4 and 5 here. And in the subscription 2, you have 4 and 5. So now onwards, whenever you send a message, like whenever a sender send messages, so they will, each copy will be created for each subscription. A different copy will be created for each subscription, and you can add some filters. So some of the data, like for some of the subscriptions, may need a data in a different format. Suppose you are sending a complete user information to the topic, but the subscription one only require the age information, and subscription 2 require login information. So you can set the filters so that only the filtered data can be copied to the subscription. So that's it in this video. So we have seen what is service bus, what is service bus topic and subscription, and we have seen how to create a service bus topic by using browser as well as the command line. And then we inserted some data by using the browser, and we explained the whole service bus by using a diagram. And in the next video, we are going to see how programmatically you can connect to your service bus and send messages and pick the messages. Thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying my videos and you're finding some useful of the topics which I'm sharing. So if you want to see any specific topic, let me know. I'll definitely make the video and I'll publish for you. And sit tight and watch for more exciting videos. Thank you once again. Happy coding.